Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a tarot reading where we're going to be looking at, here they come. We're going to be looking into the blessings, relationships and whatnot that are coming into your life. What is manifesting? We're going to be taking a look at this. Could it be love, wealth, success? I don't know. We're going to find out. We have 3 groups in which to select from. Please do remember that this is a general reading and not a personal one. So there's no reason to take anything personally. If it doesn't resonate, just take what does, leave the rest. If you feel called to listen to more than one group, that's perfectly fine. There are no rules here. I'm no gatekeeper. Go ahead and do what your intuition is telling you. Okay. Always, because it never steers you wrong. So we have group 1, group 2, and group 3 from which to select from. If you would like to see more readings like this, you can head over to my Patreon. The link to that is in the drop-down box below. Go ahead, select which group is calling to you, and let's get started. You selected group 1 with the silver key. This is going to be your reading. Let's take a look and see what's coming in, basically, okay? So we have the Temperance card. We have the 4 of Swords, and we have the Strength card. Areas of life we're looking at here are wealth, in regards to wealth, as well as marriage, you guys. Holy crap. We also have Tulip, trust in your efforts. And we have angel number 444 with new beginning and opportunity. Whatever you're currently working on will contribute to your happiness. Stay the course and enjoy the process, and definitely trust in your efforts. Do not doubt yourself, because that can, really bring about some self-sabotage. And we have power number 2. It's very interesting because we have marriage and we have the number 2. 2 is always associated with partnerships. So we have reevaluate what it means to use your emotional sensitivity to the benefit of both yourself and others. Use diplomacy to involve yourself with group dynamics and open yourself to relationships. So really, this is all about, I honestly feel like partnerships are the key to your wealth, okay? Straight up. Whenever you are feeling overwhelmed, please do take a break, take a breather. I feel like you can get some strong insights when you take time out for yourself to meditate, to rest. This is very vital and important for your health as well as wealth. You have to really, when you start to feel doubt or whatever, take a break. Go by yourself out in nature or, to your little sanctuary. I think that it's very important for this group to have a devoted area within your living space that is just your sacred space, which is ritually charged with positive energy and things like this, that you can retreat to, in which to think things over, get clarity, work magic, whatever, okay? Because I feel like with the Temperance and the Strength, by the way, this is Sagittarius and this is Leo's card. So obviously, we're dealing with a partner here who is heavily, fire sign influenced, okay? This is mutable, this is fixed. They could be, a Sagittarius or a Leo or a rising of this. Perhaps your 7th house is Sagittarius or Leo. This shows that the partnership, and definitely your marriage partner, will be a Sagittarius or a Leo sun or rising, because that's what's on your 7th house. And if that's the case, fire signs are your key relationships in your life that are going to be the most impactful, and they're going to be there for you through thick and thin. The signs on the, starting with the 7th, the 11th, and the 3rd, these are all going to be fire signs. If you have this, okay, this is definitely the marriage, this is for you, is going to be about marriage. If you don't have that, this could have to do with wealth and success, okay? So with Temperance, this is pure alchemy at work, okay? This is the combination of elements in which to bring about something. And I see that you are pretty good, especially with melding, meshing with your partners to create something quite amazing and extraordinary. You can use that inner strength you have to believe in yourself. This group most definitely has to believe in themselves and trust in your efforts. You do have angels and guides around you, and partnerships are definitely key to your success. But I do see that there is a relationship coming in for many, whether this is a business or a lover or both. Some of you could even be working with your marriage partner. But there is going to be great power and great strength between you two. This is somebody that you will absolutely love to spend time alone with. You feel at home with them, solitude. I don't care if this is a business or a love relationship. The point is you're going to feel at home with this person and at ease and very comforted. And also, you guys will gain tremendous insights from this person. It's going to be quite extraordinary. So let's read the trust in your efforts message here with Tulip. And I feel like it's very interesting because we have red flowers here. Tulips and roses could definitely be like a sign in synchronicity for you. Obviously the number 2, 444. But you could even be meeting this person in an area that's known for its like beauty and gardens and nature, because look at what's going on here. There's even snowy mountains, and the beaver here is in snow. There's mountains in the background here, but of course this is a summertime, more of a summertime vibe, but this is winter. So I'm feeling, as far as timing goes, during the winter time is going to be a very prolific time for you, going right into Leo season and all the way into Sagittarius season. For sure. So let's see what Tulip has to say. Bear with me, folks. Okay. Tulips are one of the most recognized flowers on the planet. You may have been feeling that your efforts were for naught, but they have been recognized and the rewards are coming. See, there you guys go. Rewards are coming, especially if you've been working really hard on a project. It's time to take a break, step back so you can gain some clarity, because guess what? Don't start thinking negative and don't start doubting. Keep that eye on the prize, because it's coming, you guys. Trust that all of your hard work and efforts will reap rewards. The time is coming. Stay focused in your efforts and continue discriminating where you apply them. Everything is coming together for you. The significance of your efforts and time involved and the people and things you have had to deal with throughout these endeavors will become known soon. Very interesting, very positive message. And I have to mention, this is for the people who have been working on it, okay? If you've just been sitting at home or whatever, don't expect anything to happen. This is for the people out there who actually are making a conscious effort to make shit happen in their lives, okay? This is the key. You can manifest until you're blue in the fucking face and do spell work or whatever, but if you're not living in accord with that and you're not taking these steps and the effort to actually draw these things to you, then nothing's going to happen. When you're doing these magical workings, what you're doing is you're aligning your energy for what it is that you desire, but you still have to do the hard work to go out there and get it, okay? That's the way magic works. All right. So this is very positive. It looks like we got some money coming in here. And maybe even some of you, like career-wise, I'm gonna mention careers with these particular tarot cards. With the strength card, we're dealing with people who care for animals or people. We could be talking about any kind of a career or that involves public recognition, people who are dentists, people who work in human resources, things like this. With the temperance card, we're looking at people who are healers, mediators, anybody who works in some sort of humanitarian effort or career, anybody who works for a news outlet, somebody who works in long distance travel, maybe even people who are anthropologists, okay? And then when we're dealing with the 4 of Swords, we're looking at people who are in administration. Maybe they do some legal work, like such as a paralegal or something like this. People who are healthcare providers, anybody who works in like acupuncturist, that's another one. Massage therapy, also people who are into tourism, which is interesting because we have more than one card here talking about travel and tourism. So, you know, that's this and this. So it's kind of interesting. And those are right next to each other. So these could be, because obviously there's a lot of people watching this. So this is what your partner or you are involved in. For those of you who have been working really hard towards this, and for those of you who have been dating and, you know, going out and meeting people, don't worry. The person is coming. You got to have patience and you have to trust in your efforts. You just don't give up on yourself, okay? The right person will align for you when the time is right, all right? Because you definitely have partner and marriage and wealth written all over you, honey, okay? So that's it. That's all I have for this reading. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss a video from me. If you'd like to catch more work by me, you can head over to my Patreon. I also do personal readings over there. Thank you guys for being with me, and I'll catch you next time. For those of you who chose group 2 with the golden spoon, this is going to be your reading. I don't know. I just feel like when I look at this, you have some amazing things you're going to be scooping up here in the future. So be ready. Here it comes. All right. So let's see what we have in the cards for you guys. Holy shit. We have the Hermit. We have the 9 of Swords. And we have the Judgment card. Pluto energy, Virgo energy. Wow. So what areas are we looking at here? We are looking at happiness and success. So the endeavor that you've been working on, you're definitely going to be successful. Much happiness is going to come as a result of this, which is fantastic. You are awakening those dreams. We have snow here. And these are the cranes that they live in Japan. So a lot of photographers go to shoot them. They're amazing birds. There's a lot of bird watchers. I mean, these birds are quite well known if you are into birds at all. So we also have destiny number 6. This is definitely written in the stars for you. This is your destiny. Your destiny is success and overall happiness, which is fantastic. Your destiny wants you to serve others, take responsibilities, and be dependable. Generosity, sacrifice, and duty will surround you. The more you give, the more you get. And then we have root number 5. It's interesting. We have 5, 6. So you are taking the steps. You are doing what, you know, in order, what you're supposed to be doing. It's your destiny. Okay. So with root number 5, we have adventure, change, and freedom. And this is the Judgment card. You can get more change than with Pluto. It's total transformation. It's death of the old to bring in the new, right? So the desire for absolute freedom and the rejection of restrictions. If you have any doubts about the validity of a rule, you will go beyond that rule. Holy crap. Woo! Okay. And you'll be very successful at it. I think you are the type, this group is the type that first you must learn the rules and then you break them. And why do we do this? This is very, I feel like this is, even though Aquarius isn't here, I feel like this is very Aquarian, which is interesting because Pluto is shifting permanently into Aquarius at the end of this year. So, and you have the Pluto card. So this could, when this happens, this could really be when shit gets kicked into gear. I feel like it's already, because it's going to be in Aquarius and then it's going to move back into Capricorn and then it's going to freaking go into Aquarius permanently for like 2 decades. So I feel like you're in the process of awakening, and that's what the Judgment card is about. Okay. I feel as that this group has been really working hard on themselves, going deep within spiritually. Like you guys have been on like a spiritual quest, a spiritual journey to find happiness, to find success. You must, and like some of you could have been having like a lot of anxiety about it and stress. I'm here to say you guys need to not be so hard on yourself and learn how to relax, okay? You need to learn how to be patient because what's meant for you is going to be for you no matter what, all right? It's coming. It's very karmic in nature, what's about to happen as well. The 9 of Swords can also show like having, sometimes it talks about nightmares, but literally it also can show that you guys have been working the graveyard shift. Like you have been working really fucking hard, and sometimes you do your best work in the middle of the night, or you have epiphanies in the middle. This happens to me all the time. Holy shit. How many of you listening to this are creatives? And in the middle of the night, you might wake up and then all of a sudden you get these brilliant ideas, or you start like editing things in your head or whatever, and you get all these fucking amazing ideas. And you're like, damn it, I just want to sleep. But you're getting all this inspiration in the middle of the night. That's fucking fascinating, because the middle of the night is known as the witching hour. But it's also when we are the world is like around us is definitely more at its most relaxed, and everyone's sleeping and things like this. So we are closer to the divine, because when we sleep, it's kind of like a death every night. That's the Judgment card, right? I feel like this group gets like a tremendous insights in the middle of the night. You know what? Go with it. Wake up, write that shit down, have a journal next to your bed, do whatever it takes, write it out, whatever, then get back to sleep. I also feel like this group could benefit from more relaxation practices and meditation. But also, I feel like if you guys have been having restless nights and stuff, you need to lay off the caffeine and maybe watch what you're eating before bed. Because sometimes if we go to bed with too much food in our stomach, it keeps us awake at night. And because your body's trying to process all that food and digest and stuff. And sometimes, depending on what you eat, there are certain foods that could actually trigger nightmares. So I feel like that maybe this group should cut that off. Don't eat after 7 o'clock. Okay, that's what just came into my head. But you guys have been working real hard. And I feel like some of you might even be working in a field where you're dealing with healthcare, where you're dealing with fitness. Because that's the Hermit. That's the 6th house. That's Virgo, okay, in astrology. Perhaps some of you are even grief counselors, or this is what you're going to find success and happiness doing. I mean, we need that, So let me tell you a little bit about the careers. But you guys are definitely awakening the dreams. Like you are in dreams. Awaking in the middle of the night because of your dreams. Okay, like I said, if you did not watch the video that I posted here on YouTube about manifesting through your dreams, watch that one, because at the beginning of it, I do talk about how important dreaming is, and how, the greatest minds on earth have been inspired and come up with their best inventions and solutions to problems via the dream state. No joke. So I feel like you guys have some amazing solutions to problems and stuff that might even occur to you in the middle of the night. Like I said, inspiration, all that stuff. I see that happening quite a bit. All right. So career-wise, before I read the snow card here, okay? For those of you also who have been feeling too stressed and too trapped, don't worry. You have the capabilities and the ability to, start again, start fresh. I see a lot of adventure, a lot of freedom coming to you. And I think that your career is going to set you up for more freedom, for more happiness. And it's going to be quite an adventure. I feel like you're going to be, your everyday schedule is totally about to change. And it's for the better, and you're going to be relieved, I feel like. Okay, so when it comes to the careers involved, because I'm going to name these off because there's more than one person watching this, so there's many of you, so there's going to be more than one career that I'm going to mention here. But with the Hermit, this could be people who are writers. Hi there. People who do proofreading, editing, oh boy, assessment of data, like data assessment. People who could work in telecommunications, computing. What's another one? Software developers. This is another one. Some of you might even work like for the postal service, believe it or not, because that is included with this card. Anybody who does any kind of work with some sort of electronic gadgets, things like this, people who work as teachers and healers, transport, fitness, and health. That's the Hermit's house. When we're dealing with the Judgment card, this is definitely having to do with recruiters, people who recruit people, absolutely has to do with creative jobs. Anybody who deals with politics, people who are judges, obviously, who work in law, anybody at a high level of management. And with the Nine of Swords, people could be, like I said, you guys could be grief counselors or working as a mental health worker, like helping people with their mental health. Again, as I said, people who work at night, because that is what this is all about completely. You guys could even teach people how to deal with anxiety and stress. You could come in and help them to organize their life, to get their shit in gear and in order. Like you could be a person who's a problem solver. I mean, seriously, this is where Virgo's good, okay? Really good, is they can come in and they're nitpicky, so they could see all the things that need to be repaired and fixed and organized. And, they'll come in and they'll organize things and get shit working again. So many of you, so all these careers, this could be where you find your success and your happiness, okay? Now, awakening dreams. Let's take a look at this one. All right, and this is Snow. And I think this one is right. Oh, cool, here it is. Ha-ha, I knew it was at the back of the book. Soft and quiet and beautiful. There's something almost sacred about the first snow of the year. It touches the blessed keep of our dreams, a place where the heart and soul entwine. When it snows, we look up to watch the flakes fall. We lift our gaze to soft wonders, and our dreams awaken. Once you believed that anything was possible, and deep inside, a part of you still believes that. Dreams remind us of our possibilities, and your dreams are being stirred once more. Now is the time to pursue them. Yes, exactly. Because this is part of your destiny. Your destiny wants you to serve others and take responsibilities. Take responsibilities. Be dependable. You're generous. Sacrifice and duty will surround you. The more you give, the more you get. I feel like there's a lot of very loving people watching this who can really help people through various things in life. I mean, you guys, this is the number of change, number 5. You guys are this is going to be quite an adventure. But it's going to bring you a lot of freedom. It's going to free you from a lot of anxiety yourself, I guess. It's really fucking kind of cool. So anyways, guys, that's what I am seeing with this group. You have a lot of happiness and success ahead of you, okay? It's in your destiny. This is what's meant to be. So make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss another video from me. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to check more readings out by me, head over to my Patreon. The link is in the drop-down box below. I will catch you guys next time. Take care. Okay, for my last group here with the brass key here. God, that's pretty. This is going to be your reading. Let's see what's coming, okay? Let's take a look. Oh my God, this energy came up with another group. So we have the King of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Judgment card again. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this came up with another group. I almost feel like these tarot cards are like a culmination of the last 2 groups. Oh my gosh, this is kind of interesting. So where is this? And this is Judgment, this is rebirth, this is Pluto energy. I feel like this Pluto shift that's happening this year is definitely going to bring about some big change in the relationship department, and the counterpart is coming. All right, let's see what's happening. Oh my God. These are the areas that will be affected. We have career and we have love. Absolutely love. Look at this. We have the King and the Queen together. Holy shit. Big changes ahead in career and your love life. Wow. Oh my God. Okay. God. All right. I'm just going to say it. This group might want to go back and watch either group 1 or group 2, whichever one is calling to you the most, because I feel like that there is some messages in one of those for you as well. Okay, ready? We have Blue Moon, Rare Opportunity, and we have House 6, Virgo with Mercury energy, health and wellness. The 6th house represents issues of sickness and health and service to others, including conditions of daily life or work. All right, so the 6th house. We also have Life Path 4, the worker, structure, discipline, health. It's mentioned again. You know, when it comes to careers, the King of Cups especially is a doctor, CEO type vibe. and definitely could be working in healthcare, as well as the Queen of Cups. She is definitely a nurturing type of female who is very psychic, very caring, very compassionate, very much a healer or a counselor. And I feel like this is how you meet your person. So for those of you who are literally going into some kind of caregiving or healthcare field or fitness field, could be also having to do with any kind of service to others, like a career that revolves around that. And now think about that's like a large a gamut there. Could be financial services, organization. I don't know. I want to say accountants even. Very interesting. But I just feel that whenever you're like working with someone and you're helping them out, this is like what is on deck here. Okay. But I feel like this group is a very hardworking group. And trust me, keep at it. Keep going, because that rebirth is about to happen. For some of you, you could be attending school. You could be in college right now. And once you could have a graduation this year or something. And this is going to be a completely new ball of wax, a rebirth. Your whole life is about to freaking begin. There's definitely love in the air. I mean, holy shit. What else could you, I feel like this group is mature. There's a maturity to this group because we're dealing with king and queen. These are not infantile people. All right. But I want you to pay attention, very, very close attention to what's going on around you, because if an opportunity comes up that is just, oh my God, and you can't believe it, you go for it. You grab that shit, because it is a rare opportunity and it might not come again ever, or it will be a very, very long time before the possibilities could happen again. So when these opportunities present themselves to you, you nab that shit quickly, okay? So balance your ambitions with your needs for security. So that's what this, the life path for. You guys are building a very stable, very sound, successful foundation for your future. Keep working hard. You've got this, okay? Completely. I want to read the rare opportunity message for you guys right now, okay? So with the blue moon, where the hell is this in this book? Bear with me, you guys. Here we go. Okay. The second full moon in a calendar month is what most modern people consider a blue moon. It does not happen often, about every 2.5 years. This makes it rare and unusual. An opportunity has presented itself or will within the next month. It will be a rare opportunity for you. It may not come around again, at least for some time. See, what did I say? There it is. Within this month. Oh my God, you guys, look alive. Get ready, because here it comes. Take advantage of it. As we receive the little things that come our way, it starts the magnetic pull for bigger things. This is one of those times. So please, you guys, if you get the opportunity, this could be something small. This could be like, hey, you know, your friends are like, hey, let's go out. You know, this is going to be like, I got these extra tickets to this thing. You want to come? Go. Or, hey, there's a conference and there's an opportunity to go away. Like students are getting selected to go attend some event. Put your thing in to be selected. You will get selected and you will get to go. And this is going to change your life. It's going to be stuff like this. Okay. There's going to be opportunities, invitations, things like this that are going to appear in your life. Grab them. Every opportunity can bring about great, tremendous change and send you down the path you're supposed to be on. You got to be aware. You got to look alive. You know, don't be distracted. Pluto energy is in the house here, you know. Now, as far as exact, careers, I already said what these guys are about, but the Pluto energy there with the Judgment card, we are dealing with people who work in law. We're dealing with judges, people who hire and recruit. So again, you could be attending an event and you get recruited for something. Or get hired. This also can talk about even creative jobs, anything dealing with politics, upper level management things. And this, like I said, also because we have these guys right here, we're dealing with the healthcare field, most definitely. Like I said, the King of Cups is Dr. CEO or high level management vibes. You could even be recruited or hired by your future spouse, your future lover. You know, Queen of Cups is someone who's a psychic, someone who's a healer, someone is, you know, a counselor of some kind. So I definitely see it happening for this group. Okay. And you guys, this is also a warning. Health and wellness is going to be very imperative for you at this time. So make sure that you're on top of that. Okay. And also it says sickness and health. It reminds me of like vows, and in sickness and in health till death do us part. Okay. That is literally what you guys have coming to you. It's kind of amazing. I mean, this is like a very strong, very powerful relationship in which you guys will rule your own world, your own kingdom. And there's much satisfaction to be gained. There's a whole lot of strong love vibes. I feel like, now we just had a blue moon recently, so I don't think we have another one coming up for a little while, but you can Google it to find out when the next blue moon is occurring. But we do have several super moons, and I'm looking at that, and obviously it's a full moon. So be paying attention to when the moon is full as well. You guys, the key to your success also is having a lot of structure, discipline. And like I said, it's imperative you stay on top of your health at this time, okay? Because this is going to bring a lot of balance and mental stability as well as physical stability into your life, okay? And the more you give, the more you get. This is absolutely 100% freaking true. I see much success and happiness for this group, seriously. Also, I have to mention, since we have the King of Cups here, your person could literally have Pluto on the ascendant, or they could have strong Plutonian vibes about them. They could be a kind of very mysterious. They might have had a lot of situations in their life where they've had to deal with death. They could have been very changed by that and touched by that. It could have been what fueled their success. Pluto is also the god of wealth. Okay. Hades, aka Hades, you know, anything having to do with wealth. So I feel like there's a lot of wealth with this person. Okay. So, you know, and if you have, you know, strong Plutonian energy, if you are a Scorpio, maybe even an Aries too, okay? Because some people associate Pluto, believe it or not, with Aries as well. But it's definitely a Scorpio thing, okay, guys? Especially if you're a Scorpio, Pluto is actually a personal planet for you. It's counted as a personal planet. It's not just some outer planet. It matters a lot to you, okay? So pay attention to what's going on, because we got that Pluto moving into Aquarius. I'm like so fucking pumped for this. You have no idea. It brings with it a lot of freaking change, especially if you are somebody who is an Aquarius or an Aquarius rising. And depending on what it's aspecting for you, it's going to freaking put a lot of people on their right path. And there could be a lot of freaking change, a lot of heartache, a lot of pain with it, but it's for the betterment. And it also could just be a releasing of things that have been holding you back, the death of the old to bring in the new, obviously. I foresee this group, there's a lot of people who are going to experience great change for the better. So good on ya, you guys. Thank you. So make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss a video by me. If you'd like to check out more readings by me, please head over to my Patreon. The link is in the drop-down box below. Thank you guys for being with me today, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.